Thank you for clicking on this video. Enjoy!
I'm probably gonna mess up some of these Pokemon names, by the way. Not just the city names, because I haven't followed Pokemon in so long. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. I also really like the music in this game. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people at whatever team. This road we're on is now known as the locals as Canela Avenue. Jeez, I can't talk. This village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet and not many to do it. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside of the village. Now that impressive building up ahead is Galaxy Hall, headquarters for this entire outfit. You like this and Snap? I've never played any of the Snaps, so I wouldn't know if I enjoy them. I'd probably get a little bit more bored of them just because it's just you're on a rail and you take pictures, but even if I shout you out, you'll still love me. Dang it, Chapuis! I'm a sucker for cute too now. Oh, botherations, I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here and then to the left. The Wallflower it's called. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow, it seems to show where you need to go next. Use the minus button to view the map. Guidance markers as well. And you played it with your daughter, so it made it less boring. Fair. On your own, you don't play it. Fair. I'd probably might be able to play it on stream just because I get to interact with you guys. But on my own, I definitely wouldn't be able to. Why you look so angry? Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower's for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Aww. Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice through those flimsy excuses for clothes. Rude, I know, right? For you to get here, someone must have vouched for you. Was it Professor Laventon? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with a move called Thunder Shock, I'd have corralled them for sure. But the professor, well... Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, but to put it mildly. But everything will be quite alright now. Nerapy here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps. What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Gah! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me, Cyllene? Kylene? Probably Cyllene, I would assume. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control, and now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. Midnight! How you doing? How did you enjoy Witcher 3 earlier today? Hopefully you've been enjoying it. This a new Pokemon? No, this is the one that came out at the beginning of the year, Midnight. The new one that just came out is Scarlet and Violet. I don't have that one yet, so I can't play it.
But I'm pretty sure there's someone else in chat that you should be shouting out right now.
Yeah, Scott. There's someone else in chat you should be shouting out right now. No, this is the one that came out at the beginning of the year. You look to be 15 or so. The last one you played was Sword. Okay, so this one is the one that came out after Sword and Shield, I think. Scott, correct me if I'm wrong, because I know you followed Pokemon a lot more than I have. And then after this one is Scarlet and Violet. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. A most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. Correct. Got it, Sheppy. Thank you. You lost track of them? Honestly, Midnight, same. Because I played Yellow, Gold, and Ruby. And I played mostly Gold. And then I never played any Pokemon after that except this one and a little bit of Black and White last year. I never finished it because we were doing a Nuzlocke. And I got tired of grinding and then dying to the 5th gym because we made it all the way to the 5th gym dying. And then I would have had to restart and grind all of that again. I was like, nah. I don't care for the grinding. Sounds good, Midnight. Love you. Thank you for coming to hang out and lurk. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. You played Red and then Shield, so you missed a lot. Oh my god. Yeah, that's as bad as me now. Oh my god. Alright, give me a sec. I'm already on OBS. I want this. There we go. There you go, Midnight. I am now the fairy. Although now we can't see the game. Do I even have the Elgato set up on here? Yes. I just have to desktop hide. There we go. Aloof as always, I see. Behind the scenes. Yeah, you saw what my OBS looks like. You were gonna say you broke it? Nah. No, it's just it was showing my desktop. So you saw all of this beauty of OBS. Yeah, my OBS is pretty full. You guys get to see a little bit of behind the scenes here. I don't know, I just like this setup. Anywho, hide the desktop again. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi if you please, but make it for 3 today. You should screenshot that? How come now? You feel like a VIP now? Oh my god, Scott. Why? Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Benny seems so much happier now. Where'd you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you know, of that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift. Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Isui region. Sure, they're all over the place. In the grass, in the forest, in the ocean. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Now, hit me up if you have any questions, by the way. I'll feel happy to help you out. You got to see behind the scenes, you feel important. Oh my god. Yeah, you're surrounded by a ton of people now that know a little bit their way around OBS and can help you out if you want. Plus, I think I have a YouTube video out somewhere I have a YouTube video somewhere out there. It's probably crap, but it's a step in the right direction too. But yeah, feel free to reach out. We'll help you. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Nerepi will come in. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something! We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon while fending off their attacks. Ah well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack, but the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Nerepi, and think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all of its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. No, you're great, Niall. You're great. Quit lying. That was quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about all this. You do know that we won't get to have Nerepi join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Nerepi's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Nerepi, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. I'm not even allowed to compliment the community. Oh, fine. The community here is very great. It is very nice now. I agree. As much as Snappy didn't say it. What did I do, Scott? I haven't helped you with anything. Quit lying. No. Rude. Captain Cyllene's like Isui in a way. They're both plenty harsh. Now, she puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? Excuse me. It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Bye, Laventon. Yeah, sleep tight. Still, people falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. Ray, quit being a butt. Ray being a butt. Yes, Chappie, play the Pokemon. Okay. I didn't do nothing, Scott! Quit lying. Survey tips contain all sorts of blah 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 blah. Press up, yeah. ND tips for team members. Don't wish your travels to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. Save your progress, press up. And then there's also an auto save, blah blah blah. Just want my rest. Rest until tomorrow morning. Yes, please. Bidoof! The next day. Hey in there, you awake? That was some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. I love you all. Thank you all for hanging out and being awesome. Did you sleep all right? I know that's not easy in a strange new land. We'd better not keep Captain Cyllene waiting. Let's hurry to headquarters. Hey, Eternal, how are you doing? Partially lurking? Well, thank you for the lurk. Yeah, Arceus is going good. We're just getting started. We haven't even received our first Pokemon yet. Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack, outnumbered? This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. You do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there. Well, you might die even sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. Captain Cyllene, ma'am, I've brought Nerepi. You may enter. Excuse me. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. 3 species? Right away? But none of us have ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for her. Hey Mike, how you doing? I saw that you were having a just chatting stream about your mental health earlier. So hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully chatting about it helped. I didn't get to really say hi. I apologize. I was finishing up work. You feel better? Good. Good. Glad you feel better. Glad you reached out, honestly. Even if it's through Twitch and not individualized or whatever. So whatever helps you, I'm glad you did it. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're just playing some Arceus. I guess I can switch back to regular camera me. But yeah, glad you're feeling a little bit better. My trial should be simple enough for her if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Excuse me. That, whatever it is you're wearing, doesn't suit our satchels in the least. Ray, I'll expect you to step in if any goes awry. Yeah, normally don't do mental health, just chatting, but yeah, and if it helped, Mike, so be it. I'm glad it helped. How was dinner? What did you eat for dinner? Press Y while consulting the map on your Arcphone and you can check the tasks you're waiting, so if I have multiple missions. Pardon, Erapi, come with me a moment. Yes, everyone hug Mike. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Nappy absolutely must pass this trial. And, as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Woo! Boom! Chicken? Yum! Splish splash. Go on, Nappy. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Chicken! We already said I want the cute Cyndaquil, because I've played a lot of Gold back in the day, and I always picked Cyndaquil, or almost always did. Do you want Cyndaquil as your first partner? Yes! Give me my Cyndaquil! Give me my cute little furry bun. Oh! He's even cuter in this game than on Gold, too. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. Yeah, I like Totodile and Chikuridia too, but I don't know. It's Cyndaquil. I've always loved him. Her. It. Whatever. A word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Look at those two cheer on their pal Cyndaquil. Or maybe they just wanted to help Nappy with her trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Nappy fell out of the sky. After all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. By the by, what species has Captain Cyllene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial, then. You gave me 50 yesterday! You obtained 20 Pokeballs. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work as a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Meet me at the gate to your left as you leave headquarters.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing and commenting down below.